So, this is episode 2 of the Hull City career mode. It's just some stuff that we did in January. We managed to get Guy Cahill. It's just a bit of a look on for Youth Academy. We've got some players, and at the first game of the second of the season. But, and then I remember that we have very little defensive players, and this guy just a player on loan from Blackburn doesn't seem that bad really. For quite cheap wages, just as a good backup, because you know how many red cards I get. But it's the first game played. This was actually December the 28th or something. But yeah, we get on the attack against Sheffield, so I didn't put the starting 11. But Coates just puts a finesse shot, somehow goes in. Very big deflection, but they didn't really like being down, so Sheffield go back on the attack. Bad defending by me again, and yeah, they just go outside the box, go in, and then shoot and it goes in. Nothing really the keeper can do about that. But yeah, it's 1-1. They go on the attack again, which is never a good sign. But Sheffield are a good team, so I mean, you can't expect nonetheless. But yeah, they're on the attack here again. Somehow that's a penalty. I have no idea how. But yeah, here's the penalty that they do. Yeah, back to do magic, saving the penalties again. Don't know what McGold's doing, but the funny thing is, in another game, you look, and McGold actually gets sold later on. Could be due to that. Here's the FA Cup round 3 game against Nottingham Forest. I decided I'm going to play most of the FA Cup games just because, why not? But yeah, it's an unfortunate ending. Not in this game. We do manage to pull something out of the bag here, like a great goal from Honeyman. Just being him, the captain, showing why he should be the captain. Wilkes been starting this season, like always. Coates doing passing, Saidamesh shooting. What a strike that was. But he had some shot power, I didn't realise. But yeah, 2-0 up against Nottingham Forest in the 78th minute, and great interception from Coates. And he just takes it round, fakes it, sends it out to Wilkes on the wing, sends it inside to Jones, who smacks it in just to make sure we get the win. But here's just a simmer against Stoke City. I didn't actually play it. I don't know why I didn't just do a screenshot of the result. But here's the clip. We do end up losing, which is a bit annoying, but nothing we can do there. But the next big thing I do is try to use all our money to try and sign Dijon Bernard. Because I checked his potential on our website. He has 80 potential, and we blew all our money on him. But I know how good he is for the club. But here's the 4th one against Brentford, with something you wouldn't really expect happening here. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but Saidamesh early on fakes him, sends it, and it's a good block. But yeah, it's just annoying that. But we don't really do too badly in this game, as Tony's playing, not he's a great Premier League striker, so if we ever do get promoted, he'll be great. I thought it was all over here because in the 30th minute we went down, but something weird happens to the players. Straight after, we just go on an attack, and yeah, we go and score here. So we fake him with Lewis Potter, send it into the box. Saidamesh scores, and after that they couldn't really control us. We roll it out. I don't know what I was doing there. It was quite risky, but we send it through to Saidamesh at half time. Just before half time, Saidamesh gets a second. So I mean, one of the worst times to concede just before half time. So I'm not too mad about that. And then what their keeper was doing, who knows? But I'm not angry. Make it 3-1. Gives a bit of a comfortable lead with force there, with a good pass from Coates. Poor defence from them as well, but we take what we do. But all their players are tied, probably a big, busy Premier League schedule. But Wilkes to force, just going all over the place. But Ricky J. Jones just manages to break it, and it goes straight in, top corner. Yeah, here's just give away a penalty and a red card yet again. Dijon Bernard, I tell you, I just give away too many, and it's in the last minute. But what happens again? Back to saving another penalty. Some people say he's cheating. But here's the 5th round of the FA Cup against Blackpool, which, we go straight into. It goes quite far in this game, but Wilkes over to Saidamesh, who gets a great header over to Force, who just squares it because he doesn't want to risk much, and the homegrown talent Coates bangs it in again. He's just a great player, but straight off the bat again, off kick-off, as you can see, because it just says the amount of things they score, because they've got so many people in the attack. Yeah, and it just goes in. Here we're on the attack again with Coach, but yeah, he just mispasses it. Unlucky, it was a great block from them, to be honest. But they're on the attack, McLaughlin gets spread out, they shoot and it goes in. So we're 2-1 down to someone that, even though we beat Brentford, we're losing to. And Ricky J. Jones shows why. He's good with pace, but not good with shooting. But as you can see, I just put a sub on, and we great goal with a header, by the way, from side dash. Put a sub on that we got on loan. I don't think I showed the screenshot, but yeah. But in the last minute to win it all, he just came on. He's from loan. He's got and he hits the post. In the extra time, hits the post. I'm very disappointed, but here's the penalties. Yeah, I put do that in the normal order of the highest finishing stuff first. So here's Eve's first penalty, bottom corner, great, unsavable that because it hits the post and goes in as well. Here's their first penalty, it goes in. Panenka, not yeah, lucky. Panenka's just annoying to face against. Sorry about this before. We do score this, but I accidentally show it again because from the split of the clip, but because it shows the other penalty that they take as well. Here, Modine, I think he goes for the Panenka again. Honestly, I thought they would go to the right this time after just Panenka in it all the time. Yeah. Oh, I didn't show that Wilkes scored his. But yeah, here's Ricky J. Jones on his one. He just does it like I always do, green time into the corner, but I didn't green it time this one, but the keeper doesn't move. It shows it again here, sorry. I don't know what this is about, but it shows that the Blackpool's penalty as well, which is from Bowler, who just does it into the left again, like they always seem to do. And then, yeah, it shows it again, sorry. Yeah, because I do the 15-second clip thing and it sometimes gets the penalty before, but the homegrown talent coach just sends it into the corner just to make sure he scores his penalty, and then they take theirs to equal it, but it's a save from Baxter, because I knew they would eventually go to the right, but if we just scored this one penalty, and it's the guy that should have scored the thing, he scores the penalty this time though, but it's the guy on loan to Shallow. Here's the month of February that we simmed, but yeah. Where we play against Nottingham Forest in the Championship, a very big game. But yeah, so we go on the attack. Wilkes over to Hammond, who I'm not sure if I showed you, came from the Youth Academy. He's 65 rated. But he's got quite bad potential. He's got 75 to 83, but he'll always be quite usable. So I thought I may as well start him in not big game, but could be usable. And in this sort of game, this is unlucky, this goal. It goes straight through the defence. But Ricky J. Jones putting pressure on side of mesh to Jones. But yeah, like I said, putting a rotated squad with the busy schedule. Wilkes over to Hammond, who managed to get 2 on his debut as a young player, which is great from him, really. Jed Spence, another young player on the pitch, not for us, but for the Nottingham Forest. A right back on loan from Middlesbrough. Who's got offers from like Dortmund in real life, but here, awful defending from me, and Gary Cahill again, he gets a red card. But Baxter doing his penalty magic yet again. Don't mean to spoil it, but he's just too good with the penalty saving. Yeah, he's just mad, really, that's all you can really say. And then, yeah, here's some other games. Birmingham City 1-1 draw with the results and stuff like that. Here you could see Hammond in like the bottom-ish, 64 rated 17 and stuff. Here's the month of April, which I simmed a few games because I was quite busy. Yeah, and Hammond being 65, and that was me promoting him with the thing. And it turns out we managed to get playoffs as well. And with the team, I wasn't really expecting to, and we somehow beat Middlesbrough in the semi-final, which I'm really happy about. I simmed because I didn't want to make it unrealistic really gets the point. I thought we may as well play a final, but it's a bit of a waste. But something happens quite early on here in the game, in the 22nd minute. Their player gets a straight red, which it brings the entire game massively in our favour, really. But we also do something from this free kick. Wilkes over to Honeyman, who then sends it over to Force, then shoots and scores. The man on loan from Brentford, absolutely been fantastic with fours this season, and now we're on the attack again. Like I said, it shaped the entire game really. That we sent it over as well because it was absolutely wide open, but didn't want to mess it up, so he squared it to Sayadamesh. And something, yeah, here's just the thing about us getting promoted, the thing afterwards. But like something really annoying that happened was that Ricky J. Jones got injured. That's what I was trying to say. For 7 months, which is also something I didn't mention was that in one of the monthly sims, I was trying to play the game against Norwich City in the FA Cup round 6, but I accidentally simmed for it. I pressed circle way too late, which is really annoying. But see you in the Prem, I guess. And thank you for watching.